Hello and welcome back to this Karl Franz saga. This is Fireside Improv, and the Emperor is finally marching against the Brass Keep to eliminate the Nurgle cult following led by Festus in the heart of the Empire. The Plague Lands will soon be eradicated with the help of Louis Leoncoeur. The Emperor still doesn't entirely trust him, but they will work together to put an end to this foul threat. Then, finally, the Emperor will be free to move on and start reclaiming and purifying the Empire that has seen so much destruction from the forces of chaos.
Who calls? Sigmar compels us!
Otto von Pupelscheid is trying to run a little bit from the demonic horde. Otto is trying to get Eldred to come to reinforce, but Eldred does not want to get caught out himself. The city of Marienburg is too important, so Otto is on his own to try to survive. Weismund is the next settlement to come under attack by the demons. The demonic horde is weakened, as the settlement is going to try their best to withstand the assault. The Empire soldiers have come out of the city to meet the demons in the field to try to preserve the townspeople of Weismund if they can be victorious, and to buy them a little time to evacuate in the case that they should fall. The soldiers do position themselves on a cliffside to allow the crossbows to fire down. They know that their greatest threat is probably the demons raining their blue fire upon them, so they are going to try to loop some of their infantry around in order to hit that backside. The demons do call upon Chaos Furies from the realm of chaos to swarm the crossbows. The men of the Empire do try to quickly respond and protect some of their greatest assets. Emperor's ambush does succeed in catching some of those horrors, but it's not enough to prevent them from immediately causing the Emperor's line to buckle.
We will hold!
for war! Missiles at the ready! Sigmar commands! For the Warhammer! Sir! Ready for war!
The demonic lord is killed, but it's not enough to prevent the forces of chaos to overrun the defenses. They can only hope that they did enough to slow down the demons and allow townsfolk to flee with as much as they can carry to survive another day in this cruel world. Otto von Pupelscheit is also caught up with and attacked. He does not have the forces to hold off the demons, but they do take quite a few of them down with them to make sure that they can't go deeper into Empire territories. Louen Leoncoeur is the first to reach the Brass Keep, and the Emperor is called upon to reinforce him to help destroy the demons. Louen Leoncoeur has ridden to the Emperor's help deep inside Empire territory, looking to end the blight of Festus. Together, they are going to defeat the demonic host that has decided to come outside the walls of the Brass Keep. The battle is already well underway when the Emperor arrives with his forces as well as the reinforcements from the Brass Keep. Louen Leoncoeur is already shattering the small force that was outside the settlement, and now the forces are streaming into that central area to engage more fully. Louen Leoncoeur rides in front of the rest of his hosts to dive directly into the center of the demonic threats, demonstrating his bravery and honor to all who are on the field.
Sense convergence! To battle! Take position! We are Sigmar's heirs!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Not to be outdone, the Emperor does join right in the battle as his wizard sends a comet down from the heavens to slam on top of the chaos forces that have assembled around the two heroes of man. Elsewhere on the battlefield, the Bretonnian forces do clean up the random bits of demons that are elsewhere on the battlefield, but it is turning into a massacre.
The skies royal! The portents cite chaos!
Ready demand!
And the forces of chaos are driven back. Whatever remains is going to flee back to the Brass Keep, but with so many of them killed, the final siege should not be nearly as difficult as it could have been. Luen Leoncoeur does retreat after the battle, allowing the Emperor a chance to take the city of the Brass Keep and tear the fortress down.
Summon the Elector Counts! Fight for our nation! Men, we must attack!
I will do anything for Sigmar.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Up in the north, a demonic host has gotten a little bit close to Salzenmund. Balthazar Gelt strongly considers assaulting it. There are other armies nearby, however. While it would be a great boon in order to prevent another army from coming down and reinforcing Middenheim, he also can't give up the city of Salzenmund. He decides to go ahead and again stick inside the settlement and wait it out.
I will marshal the men.
In the meantime, Eldred is going to continue to recruit more soldiers to help with the defense of Marienburg. The city of Marienburg is in fact put under siege.
What does the Emperor...
Its defenders do have enough to push them back, however. And the threat of the Norskins are dealt with for now.
Yes, my lord.
In the meantime, the Emperor is ready to launch his assault against the Brass Keep. Many of the soldiers did manage to escape the previous battle, and so it will not be a real simple thing in order to take and tear down the keep. The Empire forces sit back and start their assault of the Brass Keep and the demonic forces within. They're content sitting back and allowing their Hellstorm rocket batteries to weaken the defenses a little and wait for the reinforcements before launching their assault against the walls themselves. The reinforcements arrive as they continue to take down the towers of the Brass Keep. The entirety of the force assembles together, but they do not quite want to launch the assault, as they are planning on taking it slow, knocking down the outer defenses, then allowing their magics to do a bit of work as well to soften up the enemy as much as possible. With the Hellstorm rocket batteries taking out so many of the defenses in front of them, the walls are down, the towers are down, gatehouses are down. The Emperor has decided to send the siege towers over around to a different segment to attack the city from multiple angles. to keep the enemy distracted while the siege towers do make that long journey around. The Emperor does send up his soldiers to start poking at the gaps in the walls.
Bring it down!
The Emperor himself also flies directly in to attack a giant within the walls as bait to try to draw the enemy to him and be a further distraction. The Emperor's attempt to draw the enemy to him did not succeed quite as he had hoped, and he did pull back, but he was able to wound both of the great giants of the enemy so that they can be taken down easier later in the battle.
At your service! Take position! Moving! Great swords! Let us go! Quickly! On our way!
The Emperor's siege towers do successfully make it to the walls in an undefended segment. They're going to quickly do what they can before the enemy can fully intercept them.
Keep your heads down, men! They're casting spells! Enemy wizard spotted! Look out, spellcaster! Enemy wizard spotted!
Chaos forces decide to exit the walls. Not that the walls are doing good anymore, and it's the Empire soldiers outside of the fortress.
Keep your heads down! Our orders? To battle! Shields up! What do you bid? Great swords! Go! We are Sigmar's heirs! Celestial Wizard! That's an order! Yes, my lord! Budgets! For the Warhammer! Detachments, move! No lingering! Moving faster! Quick march! For Heldenhammer! Great swords! Swordsmen! Withdraw! Quick march! Whoa! Take the ground! By Ulrich's wrath! Moving now! Battle and blood awaits.
And from the multi-pronged attack, ultimately the Chaos Forces do fall, and the Brass Keep is the Emperor's to do with as he wills. The Brass Keep does fall to the Emperor. He finds that there are great riches inside. He does decide to go ahead and take as many of those riches as he possibly can while occupying the settlement instead of razing it to the ground. He can't allow it to remain free, so he is taking that option of settling it there. With the Brass Keep finally under the control of the Emperor, it does free up the Emperor and Ralph Koch to start marching back towards all of the lands that have been ravaged by the demons. It's time to start to push back and see what can be done.